Good mythical morning, Bogur Nation. I am so enthused to present you Season 9 of Marvel Rivals, and it's not for the obvious reasons like the brand new hero, Jubilee, who is a support, Rejoice, but because they have completely, and I mean completely, overhauled the team-up system. Now you're gonna ask me, what do you mean by that, Bogur? Well, let me just show you. Yeah, these are all team-ups. Every single character gets 2 team-ups now. And not only that, but the system has changed completely, and I'll explain it in a bit. I will also explain Jubilee later in the video. There will be timestamps. Also, there's one little change, very minor here, and that is the fact that they have completely reworked Black Widow and how she works. Here's a little sneak peek. Isn't that exciting? First things first, I want to go through the entire new team-up system, explain to you how it works, what it does, and explain every single new team-up. First and foremost, we will start with Doctor Strange, because Doctor Strange is kind of my character. Thank you, Steven. He obviously has 2 team-ups. As I said, every new character has 2 new team-ups, but what exactly has changed? Well, whenever you pick a character, you get to choose which team-up you want to have. And not only that, but you don't need the character to have the team-up. Every single character basically gets a new ability or a new effect that gets enhanced whenever you have partner that you need to have it enhanced. For example, I have Gamma Strange now. It is enabled by default without there being a Hulk. I'll present it to you. Boom. Good old Gamma Strange. Exciting. Whenever there is Hulk on the field, that also means it gets enhanced. Bear with me here, I will be reading the team-ups exactly as they are because this has been given to me 3 hours before I have to do the official stream. Have a little bit of patience. Whenever there is Hulk on the field, my team-up gets enhanced as mentioned before, and it now retains some energy whenever I use my Maelstrom of Madness, and it doesn't decay at all. The base effect, as you can see here, is that it no longer applies an anti-heal and also boosts my charge rate. I'm gonna max out my Gamma charge or my Maelstrom charge, and I'm gonna bust. Oops. Let me reduce my thing here. Boom. 50% still there, and it's permanent. I can build this up and keep it for when I need it. His second team up is the classic team up that we have right now. It's the psionic enhancement to his Maelstrom of Madness, and it pulls enemies inside of you, and it also gives you shields. Boom. Now, whenever you have Invisible Woman on the field, it obviously gets enhanced as well, and what it does is gives you more shields, more bonus health for Doctor Strange. I'm sorry, I'm reading it as we go. It just gives you more shields. Yeah, it just gives you more shields. That's it. I think the Gamma one is a little bit better. Now we're gonna go through all the tanks now that we started with Strange, all the DPS, all the supports, and it's gonna take a while, okay? Hulk's new team up, or first of the 2 team ups, is, you know, the fastball special, but now you have a little bit of a buff for yourself as well. You can enrage and have faster attack speed. You might have noticed that I have green health. This is not only for Hulk, this is for every character. I don't have the patch notes. The way that green health works is that you regenerate it whenever you take damage. So basically, if I take some time off the fight, I can regain the green health and heal myself up. So it's kind of like passive healing. I've taken damage, I leave, boom. It takes like 5 seconds. So I am now getting healed up. This interesting change. It requires less healing from your team. I also forgot to mention, I do get another ability, and the ability that I also get before getting Logan's team up enhancement, please stop pinging me by the way, thank you, is that whenever my health drops to a certain threshold, I become unstoppable. Now with Wolverine on the field, I can actually just use my fastball special. I also get the enraged team up whenever I throw him. So I'm gonna throw him here, and I'm enraged after I throw him, which is really strong because you can just keep rotating it. And now I need Wolverine to leave me alone, and I need to take some damage to showcase the, you know, unstoppable state that you enter after taking damage. It's gonna take a while. Please stop chasing me around the map. Man, this guy is like so clingy. Leave me alone. But as you can see, I'm unstoppable. You can see that I'm unstoppable based on the big border around my health. This means I am unstoppable, which means that I cannot be CC. Now, the next team up that we have on the list is Captain's America team up. I'm going to swap it here. You can swap at any time. I would assume so. I can't test it right now. But this is the new team up that you have with Cap. If we read the description of the ability, you leap up in the air, you smash the ground, you do damage to enemies, and you reduce the cooldowns of other abilities. So I need to reset this, and then I need to use my cooldowns. And as you can see, I just dropped 4 seconds off of my shift and my right click, which is low-key insane because you can probably rotate your cooldowns infinitely. I'll be honest, I have tested some of them. I have not tested every team up yet. They're absolutely insane. They're busted and the game is going to be absolute pandemonium, but I'm in for it, and I'm very excited to play around and, you know, have a very chaotic time. Whenever I have Cap on the team, obviously it gets boosted and it applies vulnerable to enemies that are getting slammed. So I'm going to slam some enemies here. Now they're vulnerable and they die. Insane. It's just, yeah. Groot has this. He enters a bubble, he becomes a little bit shielded, and he gains health over time, right? I'm gonna read the ability right here. It gives you continuous healing. Now, whenever you have Jeff, the land shark, on your team, the healing gets increased, and you get bonus health based on the excess, you know, of healing. So now you get up to 100 shields. You can zoom around the map with this little bubble. His other team up is with Mantis. You don't need Mantis to be able to activate this. It's the healing wall, as we all know. You have it by default. Now, is it something else? Nope, it's exactly as we know and love it. Now, whenever you have Mantis on the field, it gets upgraded. And what I mean by that is that it now can upgrade itself. Let me remove my cooldown. So it upgrades itself. It's kind of hard to showcase here, but based on the amount of healing it does, eventually it should upgrade itself, and the exact description is that it increases both the healing and range after a certain amount of healing is done. Next up, we have Thor, and you have your little spear by default. Also, with every new team up, by the way, has unique voice lines that you might hear as I'm testing them, which means they have recorded quite a few new lines that, you know, people that love this will enjoy it. Right. Now, you get the spear by default. Thank you, sister. And you can slam the spear. You don't need Angela anymore. You have it. You also gain bonus health whenever you slam it, I think. Nope, you don't. It's only when it's upgraded. Yes. No, you do gain bonus health. I'm sorry. I'm new to this as well, and in a rush. I apologize deeply. Whenever you have Angela on the field, you actually restore all of your Tor Force. So I need to remove cooldowns again. Waste my Tor Force. Waste it. I could have pressed F. I'm a stupid shot. My bad, guys. I wasted my Tor Force, and now I'm gonna go slam, and then boom, I have my Tor Force. I don't even need to slam. The second team up, I'll be honest, is a little bit curious. It's the Hela Res team up that we used to have, but you don't need Hela anymore. And how does that work? Well, let me just get to these bots over there and explain on the way there. The way it works is that after you die, you turn into a zombie. So have you guys played League of Legends? You know, Sion? Yeah, it kind of is like that. And if you get a kill, you actually resurrect with full HP, I think. Let me see. No, half HP. Now, I don't know if you can get healed in this state. Maybe, maybe not. I can't test it. That's what it does. Whenever I have Hela on the team, I'll just read it out because it's a little bit long. It's actually just the old team up. Whenever Hela gets the kill, you get resurrected. Or if Thor gets a kill, you also get resurrected and you restore health equal to his remaining bonus health. And you gain continuous healing effect. So we have Hela now. This is gonna be a very exciting season. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be extremely exciting. And I am not exactly sure how it's gonna affect the balance of the game or Ignite. Now, I die here. Oh, as you can see, I'm just getting healed up. Straight up after getting rest. And you get rest if Hela does the same thing. So that is a very interesting team up for sure. It is a 40-second cooldown. I don't know if this applies if you know, Hella does it. Emma, we're starting off with the Mantis team up. Whenever you have your crystal placed with Mantis team up that you have chosen, you get bonus health whenever you break it. Now, these bots were low HP, unfortunately, so you're gonna give me 2 seconds here. But I'm gonna break these crystals, and as you can see, it gives me bonus health. Now, if I move on from that and I spawn in Mantis to upgrade, the way it works is that I get one-time bonus health whenever I shatter the, you know, sentience, and I reduce the cooldown of Psychic Spear. Psychic. It has a little effect. It reduces the cooldown. It's now 4 seconds. It's now 2 seconds shorter, so you can keep spamming that. That's very strong. If I don't like this team up, I can have my ice wall forever, basically. You know what I mean? You always have it. You don't need Luna now. And whenever Luna is on my team, what happens is that... Oh, I'm sorry, I kind of forgot here. Project Ice energy forward, dealing damage and slowing enemies. Also, this is the old team up as it used to work. And in diamond form, condense frost into absolute 0 diamond barrier that blocks enemy attacks and movement. The C is the absolute 0 diamond, and then diamond form gets upgraded and now slows enemies whenever you hit them or kick them. As you can see, the little slow effect, and it also upgrades telepathic pulse to slow them. So this will also slow them, your default. Both team ups very, very strong. Moving on, it has a different effect. You have a Gambit team up. It's a lot of text. It's like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh over again. Upon landing, base effect, Duelist, Vanguard, Deadpool scatters a ring of kinetically charged chimichangas to deal damage to enemies. Strategist, Deadpool's chimichangas additionally heal allies. And when you team up with Gambit, it stuns. Beautiful, right? Amazing. Let me kinetically charge my chimichangas. Boom. That's done. Now, I would like to showcase the other team up from Hella, but it's in Chinese, so I don't know what it says. If you speak Chinese, good luck. Have fun with this one. Moving on to Venom. Venom has 2 team ups. He has Phoenix and he has Blade. Now, Phoenix team up changes your left click to this. And whenever you have your left click upgraded by Phoenix and Phoenix on your team, you apply sparks and that actually explode. Yeah, that's pretty good. But if you did think that was pretty good and you agreed with me, you should see Blade's team up with Venom. Because Blade's Venom team up basically lets you heal off of enemies when you apply your right click. It siphons HP, so if you thought he was unkillable, now he's really unkillable. Yeah, good luck killing this guy. And whenever you have Blade on the field, it gives you a burst of one-time healing when you use certain specific abilities. So let me walk back here. I know there's a team up chungus there. I don't want to use it purely because it's too loud from all the shooting. POV, you live in Detroit. So whenever you have your right click, it gives you healing, one-time healing. Right, so let me go back and take some damage again. And test this out a little bit and take some damage. Shoot me, please, bro. Shoot me, shoot me. So, burst of healing if I use right click. Instant healing, right up. Let me take some more damage. Shoot me again. When I use all of my abilities, basically, I get a little bit of burst of healing when I have Blade on the team. And that's about it. Next up, we have Penny. She has a Black Panther team up that does this. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's just so funny. They went completely overboard with this. Now, to read the description, it gives you attack speed and damage boost, and it gives you a shield. And when you team up with Black Panther, I think it also reduces your right-click cooldown. Deploy a frontal vibranium shield while reducing the vibranium energy cost to cyber web cluster.
And there's protection!
I think so. 3 seconds. Cyber web cluster. Vibranium cost of cyber web cluster. I'll be honest. I know what that means. But
whoever they are,
let me try this again. Yep, no idea. I'll be honest. But yep.
Time for some fireworks.
You can figure it out as we go, you know. Now, Penny Parker
Watch your
by
step.
default
It's about
with the
to
Rocket
get
team
real
up gets a
sticky
second
around
nest.
here.
Now, the second nest works as before.
job
Spire drones and armor packs at grand bonus health.
You never stood a chance.
And it has an enhanced effect with Rocket where the spider nest gives regenerative health to itself. Basically, it heals itself over time. And, you know, just like old times, the BRB also gets a little bit of a
It just
boost
wasn't your day.
and nest. So, basically, Penny's back. And it's probably going to be really good this season. I'm not going to lie. This seems really strong. Moving on to Angela. I don't want to waste too much time because we have 50 characters to go through. And I only have an hour or two. First and foremost, we have Star-Lord. I already upgraded the team up by accident. But what it does is you can reveal a targeted area. And then when you activate the team up, you fly in. And you ground enemies. Now, whenever you have Star-Lord on team, you get bonus health, as you just saw. This is a 25-second cooldown team up. So I need to be in the air to activate this. And whenever I press it, it actually reveals enemies through walls. Boom. It gives me quite a few shields, depending on how many enemies I land on, but that's about it, right? My other team up is with Loki. And I will be the bearer of bad news here. I think this is kind of busted. Now, what it does is you summon a clone that flies in the direction of your choice. Now, you're gonna ask me, but Bogur, is this clone gonna be able to grab enemies? Yep, yes it does. And we're gonna have to wait 10 seconds because sometimes the team-ups are not affected by the reduced cooldown of, you know, the settings. But yeah, you can grab enemies with it and send them off the map. Let me show you. You're gonna ask me here, but Bogur, what does it do when you have Loki on your team? Well, you get 2 charges of this, bro. You get 2 charges. So you can do it twice. Yeah, that's pretty good. If I say so myself, you basically have 3 grabs because I can do this. And then I can send another one. I kind of missed. I'll try to hit it again. And then after that one's gone, I can send another one. It's just terrorism. Yeah. And then she sits, and then you can send another one. Thank you, Guang Guang. Appreciate it, man. Devil Dinosaur. You have a Jeff team up, and it splashes enemies with a little bit of a healing wave. Let me show you this. Bam. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't show. Give me a second. Let me try fixing this. Where is this? I feel like such an idiot. UI, combat. It heals enemies. It heals enemies. I couldn't find, but it heals enemies. You can hear it, okay? And when you have Jeff on the team, it actually just allows him to ride you. To me, my Jefferson. You want to ride me? Hello? Let me read it out. When teaming up with Jeff the Land Shark, Jeff can ride atop Devil Dinosaur's head. And while riding, both gain some damage reduction and receive continuous healing. And then Jeff can cast Joyful Splash, Aqua Burst, and Healing Bubble. He doesn't want to ride me, unfortunate. But yeah, that's the Jeff team up. Now we have Punisher. I can't land it. I got it. Now we have Punisher. You get turrets, man. You get turrets, bro. Goofy game. And he can ride you as always. When teaming up with Punisher, you get 2 magnetic cannons, applies bleed, and that's it. And when he's on the field, it's basically the team up that we currently have. So nothing too interesting. I guess a dinosaur with cannons is pretty interesting, but it's in the weaker end. Next team up is Captain America. You can slam into enemies and give them shields, and you get shields as well. So it's the Bucky team up, but you don't need Bucky anymore. Sorry, I don't know my keybinds on this test server. Now, when I have Bucky on the field, I get 2 slams. I can slam like this, and I can slam like this. I'm pretty sure the cooldown is not shared. Slam with my C, slam with my X. So when teaming up with Winter Soldier, the duo can trigger a mutual rally. Upon confirmation, the charge at one another and then gain bonus health. The original effect also remains, now additionally granting a speed boost to the targeted teammate. Yeah, it's basically the Bucky team up with Captain America. It's so bad in the previous build, in the current build, that I don't even remember if we still have it. But yeah, that's it. But you can use it on teammates. Now, the second team up that we have is Thor. And you might remember what this team up is.
Charged up and ready for battle.
Yep, you get the old Thor team up. That's pretty good. Now, when you have Thor in the field, it actually makes little explosions. So I need my cooldown to be removed.
Lightning strike.
So you're basically doing 2 bursts of damage here, and it seems pretty good if I say so myself. Yeah. Moving on to Magneto. Oh, we have our 2 favorite team-ups back. I'm very excited because I'm excited for both. I'm excited for both because I love Mag team-ups. I like Mag. Sue me, I like Mag. Okay, I like Mag. Mag is a comfort pick for me. I enjoy this character. First and foremost, we have the Emma team-up.
Shall we, Emma?
And I'm pretty sure it does more damage than before because that is a lot of damage. And whenever you have Emma on the field, you actually keep your clone forever unless they kill it and it gets bonus health. So I'm gonna have to walk slowly or float slowly. If I summon Emma and I summon my little clone, and then I go over here and I take damage, you can see he has a little bit of HP. And yeah. This seems pretty decent because you have 4 bubbles now. It seems really good. It seems better than the other one, but the other one should get you pretty excited too. It's the old Scarlet team up. Now, it doesn't 2-shot people like back in the day, but it's pretty fast and it's a lot more fun than Gambit. And if you have Scarlet on the field, you can charge a Kamehameha basically and consume all of your magnetic charges and throw 3 swords. It's not too exciting, I'm not gonna lie. But you have more damage. You know, you just do more damage. I think the Emma team is probably better, but maybe you can do some silly stuff with this. I don't know. Maybe I can left click, right click, left click. Oops. Nope, not enough damage. I don't know, man. I'm excited. I don't care. I'm excited. Moving on to the Thing. The Thing now has Invis-Woman Shield, but it's a little bit buffed up, and it keeps healing consistently. So let me read this out for you. Psionic Armor gets bonus health scaling off currently missing health, so you get more bonus health with more HP missing. Now, whenever you have Invisible Woman on the field, it actually gives, while active every time the Thing takes some amount of damage, the armor pulls out a wave of area healing for allies. I'm sorry I butchered that, but you get this. So if I take some damage here, shoot me. Shoot me.
That's the stuff.
Healing? Hello?
Just the idiots I was looking for.
It's not healing. Did I misread? While active every time the Thing takes some amount of damage? I think it needs to be more damage. You can read it, man. You can read it. It's right there, bro. It's right there. And the second team up is the Human Torch. You get an enhanced state where your abilities apply little fiery, you know, damage boosts, and your right click makes an explosion. Boom, Bomboclad. So you do more damage. Now, whenever you have the Human Torch in the field, it basically makes the same thing as before. You know, you can get grabbed by him, but whenever you land, you have this enhanced fiery state. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. But it uses up your team up as well. Rogue! I'm gonna start with the OP Rogue team up. Now, you have obviously the Gambit one. I'm gonna swap it up. You have obviously the Gambit team up that we already do have. Why do I say this is busted? It's because when you have Gambit on the field, it's permanent. You don't need to act. You have this all the time, man. What are we cooking? What are we cooking, bro? Either way. Yeah. And the other team up, a little bit less exciting. You get a little bit of a shield when you have the Mag team up. So whenever you right click, you get this little shield that absorbs damage. So it drastically boosts the damage reduction ratio. And the damage absorbed by the field is converted directly into damage for Southern Brawl. For left click, right? Now, if you have mag on the field, I'm pretty sure that all the damage boosts up the right click or the left click. And if you hit somebody into a wall, they actually get more damaged. So you can probably one-shot people because that is a lot of damage. Maybe that's also pretty OP. Now, those are all the tank team-ups. And that's the only thing I've had the time to do so far. The only thing that I've had the time to do. Moving on to the Punisher. I've actually seen only the Punny and maybe the Hela team-up. I don't remember. But yeah, this is going to be new to me as well. Bunny team-up, you get projectiles that pierce. I think. Am I crazy? It's with Daredevil. Piercing bullet that carries a damage boost effect. I think it pierces, but it just flies in a random direction. Okay, it's a little bit weird. You can see it flying in a random direction. This needs to be fixed. But you can probably two-shot people, or one-shot two people is my point, or multiple people with flank bunny style. Now, if I have Daredevil on the field, when teaming up with Daredevil, the bullet gains increased speed when piercing enemies, summon walls, and shields. So you... Oh, that's demonic. Yeah. So if you're shooting walls or shields, it gets more movement speed. It's kind of boring. And the Rocket team-up is you get the Rocket Chungus. By default, without having Rocket on the field, it does not give you infinite ammunition. I do want to point out. Let me just like not scare you here, right? Let me not make you afraid. So if I send this, I have no cooldowns. You can see my bullets are depleting, but I have more attack speed. When I have Rocket on the field, it is infinite ammunition.
Bogey's incoming. You're my kind of rodent.
Yeah, I mean, infinite ammo and faster firing. Now, that's it for Punisher. We have a lot of characters to go through. Storm! Storm has a Thor team-up. I don't know anything about this. We're figuring this out as we go. Upgrade Windblade into a hit scan. Lightning Beam that detonates upon striking a target. Windblade is left click. Oh, baby. Okay, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, we have more hit scan slot. And when we have Thor in the field, Thor Bolt Rush becomes Chain Lightning, allowing it to bounce from foe to foe. Yeah! Maybe this is good, man. I don't know. Maybe Storm is good now. I don't know. Okay, what's the other team-up we have? Jeff. Jeff team-up, unleash a tarantula downpour that continuously heals both yourself and teammates. Oh. Yeah. And when Jeff is on the field, casting Omega Hurricane allows Jeff to swim inside. Oh, so you get the old Sharknado team up. That's pretty cool. I always found this team up amusing, so we take those. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. Hawkeye! Cloak and Dagger team up. So I always have my shift upgraded like the current team up. So it boosts healing for allies and applies vulnerability. And when you have Cloak, Moonlight Slash can be chained to a free hit combo. Oh my god.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Oh, it's long range. Yeah, they don't have to be close, so you can just send it across the map. Very interesting. And each one applies vulnerability. Now, Psylocke has a team up with this little Chud Link. And the team up with this little Chud Link, upgrade Blast Arrow to Psionic Arrow. While drawn, Hawkeye can continuously bank extra Psionic Arrows, releasing the bowstring fires all accumulated arrows. Last arrow. So my 2.
Psionic arrows! Another one for the good guys.
I'm sorry, I'm flabbergasted. It's not that crazy. I mean, it makes your other shot into a shotgun, which is pretty good against tanks. I'm not gonna lie, this might be pretty solid. And now, if I have Psylocke on the field, what does it do?
We got company.
Teaming up with Psylocke, the knocking speed for each psionic arrow is significantly quickened, and they explode upon hitting enemies or the environment. Okay. I'm scared to test this. Yeah, that's faster. And then if I ult, which I didn't think about, Oh yeah, yeah, that's
Kill.
awesome. I
I'll
like,
just
yeah.
stay where you were.
That's 3.
Nice, good. Okay, moving on. Hella.
Beware the
Oh yeah,
terrors
tested
that
Hella, by
rise
the way. I
from
forgot to
below.
mention that. So Hella, you always have the Namor team up.
As expected.
Double KO.
And when you have Namor on the... Oh,
trice.
they updated the Hella bird. I just figured out. I've never... You can fly around the map. You can move. Oh my god. I don't have the patch notes, so I'm seeing this as we go. Anyways, casting Piercing Knight will command the monster spit a Night Sword Tor. So whenever you have little chudlings on the field
I want your
and you use your right click, it summons a left click of yours. So you do more damage, and
to the heart tends to end.
yeah, that's pretty good. And now when I have Namor in the field, when I ult, each shot summons a little chudling. Did I upgrade her health? It's 1,200 now.
6 in a row.
Yeah, you just summon many chudlings. You can have 3 chudlings max. Okay, buddy, that sounds really annoying. Now, the other team up we have is the Venom one. The Venom one is, as we all know, it changes your right click. Oops. So it slows enemies. Oh, wait, it's different. Replace Soul Drainer with Hell Tendrils. Upon hit, Tendrils pull enemies nearby towards impact point and links them. Slowing enemies trying to escape. Awesome, so they upgraded it. Hella, 1,000 more years of Hella. And when we have Venom, when teaming up with Venom, Piercing Knight fires a dense volley of symbiote-infused Night Sword
An
Torrents.
opportunity for comp.
And then gives you health? Gives you health?
Sinful symbiosis.
Oh my god, you can zoom around the map with this.
A sinful symbiote.
Oh yeah, it just heals you up, bro.
Who could fight the goddess of
It just
hell?
heals you up. Awesome. Next one, I'm losing my voice. BP, I'm excited. I have no idea what this is. Oh, you have bonus health on BP. So some characters, usually the dive characters, do get the self-regenerating health, which seems really OP. Anyways, let me read this here. Trade the elemental power stored within his armor, dealing damage and applying slow to surrounding enemies while attacking with radiant marks. Okay, so if I apply a mark, so it slows them and does damage. Whoever has a mark. Interesting. How big is the cooldown on this? Right click. Boom. 12 seconds. Useless. Okay. Team up with Storm. Now, if I have Storm on the field, what happens? When teaming up with Storm, enemies within range are launched toward Black Panther. Awesome. Okay, so it's easier to combo, I guess. Now, the other team up we have is Dimensional Shift. I remember this one. So you have Tracer Recall now. You don't need Magic, which actually makes it quite a bit better because having Magic and BP is kind of not the best composition, but you now have more flexibility. This also gives you some bonus health. When the teleport ends, the disc collapses in an explosion and applies Vibranium marks, bro. Okay. Okay. Okay, and does damage. This seems really good. I'm not gonna lie. And when you have magic, when teaming up with magic, the activation sequence can be magic. You can cancel it when you have magic. Awesome. Just like they canceled my favorite shows on Netflix. Look at this. Awesome. That's really cool, I'll be honest. It doesn't seem too crazy, but I might be wrong. Moving on to magic.
This ends with our foes in chains.
You now have Strange Team Up always by default. And when you team up with Strange, it can tether multiple enemies at once, pulling the entire group to a singular point. Oh, okay, so Magic only has one team up, and she has a team up with the Hood, which kind of leaks the fact that the Hood is going to be in the game. But yeah, she's going to have a team up with the Hood, so right now she has only one team up. But yeah, with Strange on the field, you were just awesome. Yeah, that seems really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. This seems if you're a support player, man, I feel bad for you. Moon Knight
and into the light.
Team up with Cloak and Dagger. You enter a phase state and dash forward. Upon concluding, emit a light energy healing wave that heals Moonite and nearby allies.
From the void.
15-second cooldown seems pretty good as an escape tool. And when we have Cloak in the field, it gets upgraded,
Well, if it
which
isn't
means
my favorite travelers in
when
the
teaming up with
night.
Cloak and Dagger, the phase state duration is extended, the dash distance increases, and the light energy healing wave boasts a larger radius.
Light the night.
Yeah, so you just upgrade your default ability here. That's very good. That's very good. Sorry, give me a second. Yes. Okay, and my other team up is base effect deploy an Ankh trap. Upon triggering an Ankh, it's with Elsa. Materializes upon triggering an Ankh, materialize at the location while summoning a single talent of Khonshu to launch enemies towards the trap center. Okay,
There's
so
no
I send the
escaping
mark.
Khonshu's wrath.
It's a trap, and then you
There,
have a
ahead,
little
I
bit of
found
an
them.
ultimate here dropping, and then you can actually
A
combo
gift
this
from
with your right
Khonshu.
click and just kill the entire backline. Awesome sauce, amazing, I love it. And then if we have Elsa on the field, when teaming up with Elsa, blessed on triggering the trap summons multiple talents. Awesome, amazing.
Beware Khonshu's fist.
Yeah,
This
okay,
was
that seems pretty
Khonshu's
good. I'm
will.
not gonna lie. Now you can have two
Very much.
Chunguses on the field.
That's 3.
Wonderful. Squirrel Girl, Iron Man team up. Oh, so now you always have the little squirrel drone by default, which makes it a lot better because you don't need Iron Man. On hit, the squirrel flees just before a fiery explosion. I'm sorry, I butchered that. I'm getting kind of exhausted here from talking, but I'm gonna lock in. So they're making sure that the squirrel doesn't actually die. Yeah, it's okay. No animals have been harmed. And when you have Iron Man on the team, when you use your squirrel blockade right click, it fires a missile. It seems pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, good news, squirrel squad. Mr. Stark, they're toys for everyone.
Excuse me? When teaming up with Iron Man, squirrel blockade, something as far as a squirrel missile.
Missile.
Oh, okay, this time it worked. Yeah, okay, so I was kind of confused there because it didn't work. Now we have the Spider-Man team up,
Team up of the century.
which is actually a pretty good team up from what I remember. It's just a bad team to have Spider-Man Squirrel. Now, whenever you have it by default, it slows and damages enemies caught in the blast. You can launch it to unleash an explosion upon contact. It's like the old school team up where you just stun a bunch of people. You just saw it. Now, when teaming up with Spider-Man, Squirrel receives more web fluid. After throwing web acorn, vicious web fluid coats the ground alongside the explosion, leaving behind sticky web.
They don't look
And
friendly.
enemies in that web get stunned and slowed. So if they stay in the web for a long time, eventually they get stunned again, which is really good. Yeah, that seems pretty decent. Black Widow! She got reworked, ladies and gentlemen. We might as well just go through the rework, I guess. So she got changed slightly here. Basically, she has a new ability. She doesn't have one shot anymore. So her left click is this by default. That's what she does. And what you see here is the Phoenix team up that increases the fire rate. So this is a little bit of a lie. So this is the actual fire rate of Black Widow. Now, Black Widow here, I'm gonna have to read this because I'm actually just gonna hide my camera for a little bit so I can show you exactly what's happening and you can take notes. When I shoot, I see a little chungus here. Base effect landing hits. Also, this is the Hawkeye effect. So yeah, this is my default firing speed, and my Hawkeye team up gives me a 3 stacks, gives me focus state where the next build gains hunter side effect, granting damage boost and pierce effects. Awesome sauce. The rework basically makes her no longer a one-shot bandit, or try to like fix the issue of not being able to buff her because she just one-shots people. So she just shoots like this, and her right click.
Target neutralized.
Okay, I see. So her right click, you can charge it up, and it gives you a little slow. It explodes and gives you a little slow.
Let's change the
Now,
pace.
it's basically her ult, her old ult, because I don't know what her ult does nowadays. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be upset about it because it kind of ruins... Shout out to Zaza Stacks, by the way. kind of ruins your gameplay loop because you're no longer doing these cool one-shots and like cool aim shots, and you don't do these cool things anymore. It's a little bit different now. But it's healthier for the game, unfortunately, for all Widow enjoyers. Now, her shift is unchanged. You can sprint, and then her kick gives you...
Double KO.
Yeah, it's the same as before. You can zip up to enemies. Now, when I was in the air here, yeah, you can see I have Diving Strike now. So Diving Strike, what it does is leap toward the target area and slam the ground with her Widow's Bite Gauntlet, dealing damage to enemies within range. So this is the new Chungus ability she has. So she's a little bit weird now. She's kind of dive hit scan. I would be surprised if we see her in pro play, but maybe. I don't know what her ult does.
Precision.
Oh, and then her ult is the one shot.
6 in a row. Way to
Ah, you enter sniper mode. So they've moved the one shot to her ult.
Perfect.
And you have 12 seconds cooldown, or like duration. If you get Mantis damage boosted, if you get damage boosted by Mantis, you can probably one-shot here. That's pretty interesting way of doing stuff, I'm not gonna lie. What do I think about this? First thoughts, I think maybe it's healthier for the game. I don't know if it makes her good though. I think her stun was always good. I think the fact she has a dive now makes it easier for her to escape. She's a lot more mobile, so she can just run around and just shoot people. We're gonna go through her team-ups in a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. And then her right click being slow, and I like her ult a little bit more now. This might be an actual character now. So we already went through Hawkeye. When teaming up with Hawkeye, landing a critical hit prevents the focus state from expiring, allowing continuous enhanced fire until missing a crit. So you get reward for good aim.
The perfect shot.
Aha. So focus state again, if you forgot, it increases the damage and pierces enemies. So if you land crits on this character, they need to fix this, by the way. This random pierce effects in this game is so bad because like they just pierce into a random direction. They need to fix this. But yeah, this is the Hawkeye team up. And now Phoenix, what does Phoenix do? Phoenix, activate grants the red rifle a fire rate boost. Additionally, the plasma cannon projectile becomes a hit scan laser that no longer requires charge. So I can shoot faster. Aha. Aha. Interesting, interesting. Her plasma cannon. Oh, did my melee get changed, by the way? Oh, I see. The plasma cannon projectile becomes a hit scan laser and no longer requires charging. What is the plasma cannon?
Perfect precision.
Aha! It becomes a laser that can one-shot. Very interesting. I'm sorry, it took me a little bit of time to figure this one out. Now, whenever I have Phoenix on the field, her plasma cannon gains a second ability charge. So you can have 2 right clicks now. So, I guess the gameplay loop is you slow enemies and then you can do this to them. You have 2 ways of playing her whenever you have this these team-ups, so it's interesting for sure. I think Widow is definitely maybe a lot better. I cannot genuinely tell you whether or not it's gonna be good. Because at the end of the day, you know, we have so many new moving parts, it's kind of hard to determine, but definitely better, more healthy for the game. Maybe, I want to say a big word, maybe playable. Moving on, I'm sorry. We have, you know, we're halfway through, we need to lock in here. No, we're not, because we also have supports. I'm so good. Now, Iron Man, yes. Iron Man. Base effect, upgrade armor overdrive to gamma overdrive. In this state, Iron Man gains a gamma shield and can fire stronger repulsor blasts and uni beams. So you get the gamma team up. Boom. Meow. And you get a shield. Awesome sauce. That's pretty cool, actually. I always like the gamma team up. And when you have Hulk on the field, when teaming up with Hulk, releasing invincible pulse cannon generates a gamma shield and heavily infuses the blast, creating a gamma pulse cannon. Oh, it upgrades your ult. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Let me see this. Okay, upgrade my ult.
Science bros unite.
I ult this. Awesome. I love the voice line. So you get a shield, so you can't get one shot, and you actually do quite a bit of damage when it passes through enemies. That's really interesting. Gamma bows. Now we have Thor next. I'm gonna die before I actually go through all of these changes. Enhance Unibeam both in and out of armor. Overdrive. When fired, a ring of volatile lightning energy. Dealing bonus damage to enemies caught near the beam's edge.
Light it up.
Huh? Deal bonus damage near the beam's edge. Unibeam both in and out of armor. Oh, armor drive. Armor drive.
Now that's shocking. I hope Friday got that on video.
Double KO.
Okay, very interesting. I have infinite. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
That seems really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. When teaming up with Thor, armor overdrive cooldown is massively reduced. I am terrified. What do you mean it's massively reduced? By how
I don't think
massive?
that's the welcoming committee.
Armor overdrive. My E.
Powering up.
So it's upgrades. Yeah, so it just pierces enemies.
Three. The hard way.
Oh yeah, whenever you get a kill, it increases the duration.
Way to go.
Is this normal?
There's another
Oh,
one
this is a
down.
new buff to him. So whenever you get a kill with armor overdrive, you now get increased duration of it. And the cooldown is now 15 seconds. Very interesting. Very lovely. Okay, Spider-Man. Penny Parker team up.
Could blow up in my face. Bombs away.
Penny Parker team up. You can toss it and then you do the spider tracer and it explodes on Spider-Man, recharging all web cluster shots. Yeah, I'm sorry, I misread. I'm getting cooked. If you don't throw it, it explodes on Spider-Man. If you throw it, it's like the team up we currently have. Now, whenever you have Penny Parker on the team, the web clusters by Spider Tracer are now upgraded. Whenever you detonate them, you get bonus health. So let me summon Penny.
Thanks for the upgrade, Penny. These
So if I
nanotracers really hit
detonate
the mark.
this, yes, awesome, lovely. You now have bonus health whenever you have Penny Parker. Now, moving on to Venom. Moving
Some
on.
bonds just can't be
Oh,
broken.
okay, baby.
No matter how hard you try.
Yeah. Now we have the Venom team up back.
Fight for the good
The
guys
Venom
next
team up, does
time.
it make you
Gonna
invulnerable?
get sticky.
It drives them back, just like I drive back any woman in my
Partners like
life.
the old
Okay, I
days.
see. I don't think it makes you invulnerable though. You become unstoppable. That's for sure. And when you have Venom, this sure additional touch of Clintar tendrils will continuously tether and damage enemies on top of the base effect.
Crack the whip.
Okay, so you chungus up enemies. That's beautiful. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, I'm back. I've been recording for like an hour now, so I had to take a small break, and time is ticking. Moving on to Scarlet Witch. I would assume they changed some stuff. Strange team up by default, and then you have a Jubilee team up. Hold down the attack button to unleash a rapid, relentless salvo of magical missiles in the target direction. So your right click is replaced now. Wonderful. And you have a little bit of charge here, as you can see, that gets recharged by just, sucking people off. Wonderful. And when teaming up with the Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch maximum total chaos energy pool increases, and chaos control generates energy much faster when attacking. So whenever we have Strange on the field,
With both of our magics together, Steve.
you can see I'm much thicker now, and I can build up my energy much more. I do wonder how much the damage is over time. Like, if I can't hold both at the same time, but that's a lot of damage, right? So, that seems pretty decent. And my next team up with Jubilee is infuse firework energy into the Dark Seal force field, turning it into a plasmoid seal, allowing for a secondary blast. After expanding the plasmoid seal, pressing the E key again while it persists will detonate the fireworks, dealing damage, inflicting vulnerability. I know you guys weren't paying attention. Basically, your E now applies vulnerability to enemies.
I'll pick you up.
That's pretty cool, actually. You can detonate it. And they're vulnerable, and you have your right click, so you can kill them pretty fast. When Jubilee is on the field, you get constant healing from the firework energy while using Mr. Projection. Aha! So whenever I have her, my shift is upgraded. I have 2 charges of my shift, as you might know. When I shift, I get healing. Wonderful. Punisher! Unlock the burst spike ability using bionic arm, emits forward electricity, dealing damage and knocking back enemies. Let me see this.
Voltage blast.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
Target neutralized. Armed and dangerous.
Yeah, so this is the team up.
Never stood a I'll take a stab. Here they come.
Boops people, you can boop them off the map. And when you have Punisher on the field, apply a ground effect and knock back enemies even further. So now
like this requires a rare kind of soldier.
you're basically grounding people.
Time to rearm.
They're grounded and they're knocked back even further. So if I do this, that's pretty big boop. You know, you can get people off the map. It doesn't seem too crazy. What about Elsa? Securing participating in a KO grants a stack of Culling Instinct. Each stack reduces the cooldown of Winter Soldier. Other ability stacks are lost upon defeat.
Nice
so you
to
get
know I
the
haven't
Elsa
lost my
team
hunter's
up.
instinct after all these years.
It reduces the cooldown by how much exactly, bro?
Stick around. Playtime's over.
Wow, 4 in a row.
So let me remove this, because I don't know exactly how much the
Up
cooldown
to us
is.
to finish the mission, Frank. No holding back. Not so fast.
Oh, that's a big amount. It's like by 3 seconds or so.
Nice to know I haven't lost my hunter's instinct after all these years.
That's a big increase, or decrease, that is. And when we have Elsa on the field, the bonus health generated by Ceaseless Charge is increased. So Ceaseless Charge is my... Oh, so my passive. So my passive gives me more shields. Oh. Oh, 425 max shields, I think. If I'm right. Yep, 425. That's a lot of HP as shields. Moving on, we have Star-Lord.
Some seeds and reap the rewards.
So you have a Groot one and an Adam one. Gain a new ability to toss Twisted Thorn seeds forward. Upon landing, they rapidly sprout and take root, generating thorn snares around the area.
Total pandemonium.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, they
Whenever
do
somebody
not look
sticks on
happy.
it, it roots them. And when you team up with Groot, the number of Thorn Snares deployed increases and damage dealt when the enemy steps on them is boosted. Let me try the damage on this.
Total pandemonium.
Aha. And then you can kill them.
I totally
That
rocked
seems
that.
pretty good because you can just throw it at enemies. In the backline,
It's
and
like you
somebody's
always
gonna get
say, buddy.
rooted, or in a little room. I am Groot. Awesome. That's a lot of damage. Seems pretty decent with a pretty low cooldown of 8 seconds. Moving on to Adam
Knock me down
Chungus.
all you want.
Gain the
I
ability to
will
place
keep
the
coming
kinetic
back.
beacon. You can teleport back to the location. So it's the rocket team up that you had, but now with Adam, which kind of makes sense. Upon defeat, Star-Lord will cocoon respawn. Aha. So I can place this. If I jump off the map, I die and I get rest back. Interesting. 120-second cooldown though.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that seems interesting. It gives you second life, which is pretty good by default. And the team up with Adam on the field. When teaming up with Adam, Warlock, every time Star-Lord participates in KO, the beacon cooldown gets reduced by like 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't know how good this is. It gives you a second, second
Wow, 4 in a row.
life, but it's super long. I guess if you're really aggro, it's pretty good, and you can keep getting kills and reducing it. If I send it here, I can go back. Okay, 30-second cooldown on the teleport, and if I break it, it's 5 seconds. That's pretty good. And how much HP does this have? We don't know, but yeah. Moving on to Namor. Oh, we have the Luna Squids back, and let me see what else do we have. And we have Gamma Squids, I think. Some of the Frost Tide. Oh no, we don't have the Squids. Interesting. So you have a Frost Tide. The wave damage pushes back, inflicts a slow on all enemies. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty chill. The Namor Squids are gone. When teaming up with Luna, the Frost Tide gains 1 charge and crashes down upon reaching its maximum range, dealing area damage.
Our foes shall perish in a flood of salt and
Okay, I
snow.
see. It seems pretty chill. Yeah. So it seems pretty decent, not gonna lie. And my second team up is with Hulk. Summon an extra Gamma monster that continuously damages the nearest enemy. Ah, yeah. Now we have the splits. I'm sorry. We're back. Yeah. And hitting an enemy with Wrath of the Seven Seas prompts it to fire a powerful beam. Ah, yes. Yeah. Just like the good old days. Now, when Hulk is in the field, casting Blessing the Deep creates a water barrier infused with Gamma energy. Standing inside accelerates Gamma monster cooldown and grants it a damage boost. Blessing the Deep is my shift. So if I have Hulk on the field, okay, I shift.
You're most welcome.
What? When teaming with Hulk, Blessing the Deep creates a water barrier infused with Gamma energy. Aha! I can shift. Let me place a squid. Aha! Yes, as you can see, it reduces the cooldown by quite a bit. Psylocke! You have the Cloak and Dagger team up that you guys already know and love. It gives you stealth and... Oh, you leave behind a little bubble that actually makes you invisible. Uh-huh. Doesn't seem too crazy. What's the other one? Emma. Oh, him. Okay. I remember this one. So she instantly dashes this time. So it's the old Emma team up. Create an illusory projection that automatically dashes forward to use Psyblade while Psylocke enters stealth. If Psylocke attacks, the illusion mimics her strikes. So I can just send it. Yeah, that seems pretty good, right? And whenever you have Emma on the field, when teaming up with Emma, Psylocke's mental powers are elevated, allowing her to activate the ability to instantly swap places with her illusion. Oh, Todo. Oh my god. Boogie Woogie in my game. Boogie Woogie in my game.
Psionic link.
Okay, bro.
You lose.
That's fire. Okay, lovely. Moving on. So, I'm sorry, I can't spend too much time on each one. You have... Paraphrase. Wolverine receives kinetic enhancement with Gambit, gaining increased movement speed and a jump boost. Attacking enemy supplies kinetic particles that detonates after a short delay for bonus damage. So this is... This is as if you have the Rogue team up, kind of. A little bit more demonic, though. And the cooldown is not too long. And now, when I have Gambit, you get healing the entire time. Are you serious about this? Are you serious about this? Wait. I get healed? Oh no, bro. Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Phoenix. I'm not Phoenix. Cyclops. Okay, so it's the Cyclops team up, which is pretty cool. And teaming up with Cyclops, Blast Slash is permanently active. It's permanently active! You can permanently spin. I know how good that is, actually. I think that's pretty good. Every 3 seconds, you can just spin around. Yeah. Awesome. Moving on, Iron Fist. You have a Ting team up. Unleash a powerful uppercut to launch enemies.
Another loser to punch.
Walrus punch. Awesome, lovely. And when I have Tink on the field, unleashing the uppercut can be chained directly into a swimming leg sweep for a follow-up attack. Doesn't seem too good, but I might be wrong. Iron Fist players can correct me. Hitting an enemy with Ya Ji Chung Quen provides a burst of healing to nearby allies. That's with White Fox. This is my left clicks. My left clicks? Oh, it's my upgraded left clicks, right? It provides healing, and when I have the Fox, the lock on this for Ya Ji Chung Quen is significantly increased. Okay, let me see this. Yeah, that seems pretty okay-ish. One of the more weak team ups so far. I am not too enthused about this one. Okay, you have the Rocket team up. Mr. Fantastic Maximus listing is increasing gain actively enter inflation state. Do not Google Mr. Fantastic Inflation. And when teaming up with Rocket Raccoon, Brainiac Bounce launches hit enemies. Oh, launches up enemies that are hit. I'm just going to test the other one because we already know the first one.
Elastic
And you get 200.
fantastic.
Elastic and fantastic. And you instantly get 200 charge, by the way. Is this always? Okay, and I can enlarge now. Oh. Uh-huh. And it's an 8-second cooldown. That seems really decent. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Fantastic Teamup seems pretty good. Pretty good upgrade. What's the other one? The Thing. That's a really long wall of text. First stance, Stretch Punch becomes charge ability, firing a forward brawling punch. Hitting an enemy grants bonus health, scaling with damage, and a full charge launches hit enemies. Okay. Okay.
Not so fast, friend.
Double KO.
No hard feelings.
Wait, what am I doing? In Brawler stance. Oh, I'm sorry. In Brawler stance. Stretch Punch becomes a charged ability. Huh? Ah! Ah! I'm so stupid. Sorry, I haven't slept much.
A predictable outcome.
I'm so confused. Why is this useful? This seems bad. I'm not gonna lie. When teaming up with the Thing while in brawling stance, distance grip also becomes a charge ability, slamming down distended hammer. Distended grip. Distended grip also becomes a charge ability, slamming down distended hammer. Aha! Okay. Yeah, I see. Lovely, lovely. Okay, that's about it for Mr. Fantastic. I'm sorry, that was so confusing to me. Jubilee Teamup. Passively detect enemies in the immediate vicinity and launch tracking fireworks sparks to chip away their
Light
health.
the fuse, cause I'm ready to explode.
Aha. So a little bit of passive damage around you with a cooldown of
Fireworks.
That's 3.
15 seconds, I think. And when Jubilee is on the field, successfully landing a fireworks spark on enemy grants Human Torch bonus. Elf. Okay. Let's go.
They're ahead of us. Showtime.
Yeah, you just gain a bunch of bonus health. This is good for diving, I guess, because you won't die, but it's nothing too crazy. Storm. Unleash a storm-driven blaze of fire forward, generating a persistent fire vortex upon impact that continuously damages and pulls in enemies. Okay.
The forecast for the day?
Awesome. Lovely. I guess this stacks up with my right click. So if I stack it up and then I'm just cooking them up. Yeah, that seems pretty decent damage. And when Storm is here, when teaming up Storm, her Omega Hurricane ignites into a burning hurricane if it crosses a flame tornado. Furthermore, any Omega Hurricane, Jeff Nado, or burning hurricane that sweeps across a flame field left by a Human Torch will instantly generate a new flame tornado. Does this stack with Jeff Nado?
Like wildfire.
Can you use your ult?
Hurricane. I'm clocking some bad guys. Heat rises.
Hello? Wait, Storm.
Supernova.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so you have Flame Nado. It's back.
For what?
Next up, Phoenix Hella. Lovely team up. Phoenix Hella. I love to see it. Phoenix Hella. Yay. Psionic detonation is replaced by Phoenix Netherfire. Applying a telekinetic mark to the targeted location. Upon hitting, it triggers an initial small explosion that briefly stuns enemies, followed by 2 larger explosions that apply a healing reduction effect. Every single blast inflicts spark onto enemies. Oh my god. Aha. So it's all the charges are in one place. Okay, I see. And then it applies a little bit of anti-heal. Lovely, I see. Let me just move my camera a little bit because it's a little bit off-center. This seems pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Does it stun? Does it stun? I don't... Oh, it does stun. Yeah, the first stuns. And when you have Hella, every blast in the sequence applies multiple stacks of sparks to enemies caught within. Huh? Multiple
We are part of
stacks?
the same cycle, Hella. Without death, there can be no rebirth.
When teaming up with Hela, every blast in sequence applies multiple stacks of sparks.
Life and death!
Well, I'm kind of confused about that one, I'll be honest. I guess if people are stacked up together, it applies multiple
Time
sparks.
for me to make a real impact.
Fire a telekinetic shockwave when you have Rogue, or not. You know, this is the default one for the Rogue one. If it lands, the Phoenix Force rushes the enemy and delivers a powerful punch. If there are other targets nearby, the Phoenix Force rapidly blinks between them and strike them as well, inflicting a spark on each victim while healing Phoenix.
A foe has revealed themselves.
Okay, this is it. You have a new ability. Aha, you have a stand.
Double KO.
And I was holding back.
Or!
Rogue.
Lovely. Yes, lovely. It goes from enemy to enemy. Lovely. We're stand users now. And when you teamed up with Rogue, add an additional spark stack, gain more healing, increase the maximum number of strikes. Okay, so I get healed.
Fury.
Uh-huh.
Psychic shield.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Phoenix fist.
Oh, that seems like a lot better damage now. And I guess it just applies the spark on everybody, so it just makes things a lot easier to kill with your ult. Vlade.
I've got this one. I can
Okay, we have Cap and Moon Knight. Cap is amount of damage for every set amount of damage taken. Blade builds a stack of Bloodline Awakening.
Taste cold steel. Ancient bloodline.
A stack of Bloodline Awakening. Awaken the Damper Bloodline. Huh? For every set amount of damage taken. Aha, it started. Okay, it wasn't working at first, but it started. So it does build a little bit of Bloodline Awakening. I just couldn't see it. And when teaming up with Captain America, taking critical damage instantly triggers Bloodline Awakening stain, gaining bonus stacks while raising the overall stack count. Taking critical damage. Does this mean if I die? Nope.
Takes a lot more. I can do this all day. You had this coming. You know that,
Aha.
Double KO.
I can have 12 stacks now.
Really?
Okay, I see.
Slice and dice.
Interesting. Interesting, definitely nothing too crazy, I think. And Conjure. Perform a heavy forward cleave with the Ancestral Sword while performing a short dash. At the end of the dash, swiftly slash 4 enemies, each strike sending a Dark Moon Blade forward. When Dark Moon Blade hits an enemy, it bounces to nearby targets. Awesome.
The moon is out.
Ah!
Next time, put up a fight.
Aha!
Double KO.
Yes, lovely.
That's 3.
How big is the cooldown on this?
The moon is out.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Okay, I see. So it just ricochets a bunch of hits. When teaming up with Moon Knight, each whirlwind slash tourist generates additional Dark Moon Blades.
Taste cold steel.
Okay.
The moon is out.
Okay, let me remove my... Aha. So you become melee Moon Knight, basically.
That's 3.
Let me go to a larger target.
The moon is out.
Okay, seems pretty decent. Moving on, Daredevil.
Tasha.
Black Widow team up. Devil chains in a crisscross pattern, dealing damage to enemies. Devil chain in a crisscross pattern, dealing damage to enemies in front and inflicting a slow. So you have a new ability.
All charges stand.
Aha.
You've been sentenced
Does this
for
cost
public
me any...
humiliation. Chain lightning.
Nope. That's pretty decent.
KO.
And when you have Natasha on your team, when teaming up with Black Widow, damage radius is expanded, landing hits recovers fury. I'm sorry, I can't read anymore. Landing hits recovers
I don't
fury.
usually go high tech, Nat.
So if I use up my fury,
I'll make an exception.
so it gets me half a fury whenever I hit one enemy. Lovely. Okay, what is the other one? You have rock.
Take
I
iron chains
was gonna
over
say
an
rock, like Iron Fist.
any day.
Objection is enhanced. Whirling Billy Clubs now damages all enemies in a range while deflecting projectiles from all directions. So now it's all encompassing, so it goes all around you, even behind you. I see.
Our
Lovely,
enemies are
lovely,
near. I can
lovely.
feel them.
Billy Clubs now damage all enemies in range. Didn't it always do that?
Righteous vengeance.
Interesting, okay.
That's what I call
And then, when teaming up with Iron Fist, Daredevil passively recovers health for the entire duration of the ability. Lovely. Now you can heal up whenever you do this. How much, bro? How much?
Chain combo.
Yeah! You're not killing this guy. Okay, we already did Deadpool. Elsa Bloodstone has her team up with Deadpool. And she has 4 charges. Living Bullet changes to special rounds that taunt targets with Deadpool Shatter, while slowing and damaging nearby enemies, healing Elsa based on damage dealt, while adding 1 extra gouge block to her inherited instinct passive cap. So she has more. Oh, this is demonic. Does this mean it's gonna be a 2-second cooldown again? Let me remove the cooldowns. Shift? It's 3 seconds now. Okay, lovely. You have 4 charges now. Wonderful. And when you have Deadpool on the field, Deadpool breaks the forward, significantly boosting instinct acquisition rate. So let me change heroes. I got kicked out. I've been sitting in practice range for an hour. Summon this guy. Oh, that is a lot, bro. That's a lot. Yeah, you're just farming your passive now. Okay, we have the dinosaur. The dinosaur, after deploying the smoky snare trap, Diablo will now monitor the area. If enemies approach, Diablo immobilizes the damages and damages them. And he also releases a lethal gas, causing continuous area damage. My honest reaction to every new change is I'm so confused. It looks like it's an AoE now, instead of them having to be on top of the trap. And when you have the dinosaur, you have 2 traps. Oh, lovely. Oh, how lovely this is, bro. Oh, how lovely this is. I'm gonna be playing Minesweeper in my lobbies. Okay, Black Cat. BP and Black Cat. Did they buffer? It doesn't seem like it. Taking damage accumulates vibranium energy. Upon reaching specific threshold, Black Cat can unleash a violent explosion, damaging and knocking back surrounding enemies while gaining a brief speed boost and bonus health. Okay, and I can just send it out. Lovely. And it gives me bonus health and a speed boost. When Black Panther is on the field, this explosion no longer restricted by the energy threshold and can be triggered at any time. The cooldown is, I'm about to find out, 12 seconds. Nothing crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Spider-Man. You have 2 E. Stern of Fortune is replaced by Spider Web Grapple, which has 2 charges. Landing the grapple on enemy steals Fortune and applies a Spider Tracer. Black Cat hits an enemy carrying a Spider Tracer. With any other ability, she triggers the mark to deal bonus damage. So basically, she becomes Spider-Man, and she has 2 charges. Oh, lovely. Okay. Okay, I see you. Interesting. And then when you have Spider-Man, using Spiderweb Grapple to hit an enemy already marked with Spider Tracer temporarily stuns them or immobilizes. So you can do this and do this and they're stunned. Oh, lovely, amazing. Oh, you have more money. We have more money. You have more money now. Wait. 1,200 is the cap now. Okay. Cyclops, moving on. You have Gambit. Release stored kinetic energy to enter enhanced state for duration, while active Cyclops gains significant increased movement speed. Okay, so you just get Gambit ult. Okay. When teaming up with Gambit during the enhanced state, the attack speed for both Optic Blast and Concussive Beam are increased.
Thanks for the boost, Remy. Now let me lead the
Remy. Just like the rat from Ratatouille. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. I like this. Yay. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. And now you have a Phoenix team up with which kind of makes sense. Hitting enemy with Ricochet Force summons the Phoenix Force to ignite them, causing continuous burn damage over a set duration. Hitting an ignited target with Optic Blast or Concussive Beam instantly triggers a percentage of the remaining burn damage as a single burst. So it ignites them, and then you can trigger it to do more damage. Lovely, like to see it. When teaming up with Phoenix, Spartan Nation reduce the cooldown of Ricochet Force. So if I have this, and I remove my cooldowns, and I use my E, and I detonate it, lovely, I can do it again right after, because it reduces it by 50% per trigger, which also gets reduced because you hit enemies anyways. Moving on, I'm sorry, low-key. Mantis team up. So whenever you have a Mantis, your shift is already boosted. When you don't have a Mantis, so it's boosted. And when teaming up with Mantis, The domain emits a shockwave of nature energy that damages enemies within the radius and slightly launches them up. Okay, so it basically just always gives you the Mantis team up. We make quite a powerful pair, milady. Shift, they got knocked back, you get a damage boost, nothing too crazy. Okay, and then you have Hela. Gain new ability, target fallen heroes, friend or foe, letting Loki assume their form for a set time. I can copy people after they die.
A spitting image.
And I can become Jubilee. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is sick. I like this a lot. When teaming up with Hela, Loki's transformation lasts slightly longer. Furthermore, taking lethal damage will transform or in his ultimate ability state will merely revert him back to Loki with some help. So if you die in your copied state, you die in real life. Not in real life, but your Loki dies. But if you have Hela and you copy and you die, you basically have a second HP bar. Can I copy a bot? My damage seems lower. Am I crazy?
I have many faces.
Press C.
Dude, that was it.
Okay, you are getting spoiled for Jubilee.
Bionic burst.
Lovely. Okay, can't test it because I can't die, but that's very interesting. I like that a lot. You can't use your ultimate, by the way. Be wary. Okay. Star-Lord team up, recasting healing flower in the teammate with the effect enhances and spreads the healing aura. Okay. So if I press E,
Feel better.
oh, I'm sorry. If I press right click, aha, that's cool. I guess you get a little bit more healing. And then Vitality Pact with Man. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the second part, the Star-Lord one. When teaming up with Star-Lord, using healing flower on any teammate instantly triggers the enhanced spell field. Okay.
Like a bit of gardening.
So if I do this, it always will do. Oh, that's a lot of healing. I'm not gonna lie, that is a lot of healing. That's kind of crazy. Okay, that's with Star-Lord. And now with Adam.
Bodies falter.
Now with Adam, upon defeat, Mantis can freely move as a soul, healing nearby allies. Oh, if I die. Okay, maybe not dying from the map. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I forgot. But I get the cocoon. Basically, I get the triple resting that they used to have, but only for Mantis. I can fly around. I can res. Huh. And then I have my little chungus. And then natural anger, which is my F.
Enemies are here.
Oh, increases the healing you get. Aha. Okay, so it boosts your damage boost, your self-damage boost, and gives you a rest. And when Adam is here, her soul state can forge soul bond with nearby teammates, granting healing over time, distributing damage taken across the board. Okay, so let's summon Adam. You can probably hear my voice going away as we speak. When I die, I can cast a soul bond, which you can see on my ability page. Okay. And then I can res. So you have two soul bonds now.
The physical realm.
Okay, that seems
I am wounded.
good, I think. Pretty good, I think, on paper. Rocket Raccoon.
Always with me. You'll see what I mean.
Base effect, convert bombard mode to launch thorny spores.
Just what we need.
Upon impact, they deal continuous bombard mode. My left click. I see. Upon impact, they deal continuous damage to enemies within their radius while healing and granting bonus health. I don't see why you would ever do this.
Revenge is what I'm going green.
Double kill.
As long as I got bullets, I win.
That's 3. Wow.
Why would you do this? The damage is lower. I guess you can heal and damage at the same time and give shield to people. It's weird, bro. What's the cooldown on this? Cancel 12 seconds. Okay, interesting. When you have Groot, Rocket can ride on Groot's shoulders and activate duration of the Thorny Spores field is extended. Okay.
You and me, old pal.
Let me ride
the
you.
best team in the
X.
galaxy.
I just don't see why I would be using this.
Put them down so they stay down.
Maybe it's good. I don't know. I just feel like his normal gun is stronger and his healing is stronger. Okay.
Gotta admit, I'm feeling.
I have a little squirrel on me. Also, a scattered batch of augmented vitality corns. Vitality. Acorns that hit the floor can be collected, whether struck directly or picked up. Teammates receive a burst of healing.
Rodents unite!
Aha. Aha. Oh, interesting. Rodents unite. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So you can just spread your nuts everywhere, and then people can pick it up and get healed. And when you have the SG, when you have Warren on your team, the maximum charge of this ability is increased. So now it's 3? I don't know because it's charging up there. I would assume 3. Let me swap and swap back.
Gotta admit, I'm feeling a little squirrely.
Summon the SG. Oh, it's charging up. I assume 3. I'm not waiting for that. I'm sorry. Cloak and Dagger. Uh-huh. What the hell is this? Okay, this is the Hood team up. So Veil of Light Force and Terror Cape are warded by Void Magic, changing into Twilight Veil and Void Veil while retaining their original effects. Oh, I'm so confused.
Didn't know feeling bad.
Veil, Light Force, and Terror Cape are changed. Enemy damage passing through the Twilight Veil is weakened, while enemy healing passing through Void Veil is...
Veil of Corruption!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh! Ah-ha-ha-ha!
Score one for Tandy.
Uh-huh. So I place a little wall that reduces the damage. And then if I change...
Darkness reigns. Through the darkness. Ow.
Uh-huh.
They're coming up ahead.
Twilight Veil and Void Veil. Twilight Veil is weakened. Enemy damage passing through the Twilight Veil is weakened, while enemy healing passing through the Void Veil suffers healing reduction. Aha. Very interesting. And then if the Hood is on the field, which he is not, increases the width. Additionally, allies passing through the veils are empowered by Hellfire energy. Okay, very good. Channel Frost energy outward to encase yourself in an absolute block of ice. This offers great protection but freezes you in place. While frozen, you can be healed and emit a weak healing aura. Aha, Zonius. Okay, and when you have Luna Snow, okay, it increases the healing. Okay, so this makes you invulnerable to damage. The healing is increased. Also heals allies, obviously. You become invulnerable. And you can survive anything. This seems pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. It seems pretty decent for sure. Luna Snow. Okay. You have the White Fox team up. It instantly cleanses all negative effects affecting Luna. Charms them. Okay, lovely. And now it upgrades. Uh-huh, I see. So if Fox is on the field, it returns back, applies the effect again, and cleanses you again. Lovely. This seems really good. Okay, I see. 10-second cooldown. Seems pretty good. And now we have Adam Warlock Teamup, which is the soul bond thing that we used to have. So this is gonna heal me whenever I hit enemies. So it basically chains people together if you don't know about it, and then you get healing whenever you attack tethered enemies or healing linked allies, which is really good. When Adam Warlock is on the field, scoring critical hits with light and dark eyes reduces the cooldowns of Absolute Zero and Ice Arts. Okay, so Absolute Zero is my right click and shift. Okay, I see. So if I have Adam on the field, I use my cooldowns. If I land a crit. Aha, lovely. Oh, okay. Luna is broken. Lovely. This seems lovely. I can spam my abilities like crazy, man. This is crazy. You can just chain up to an enemy. And then you can reduce your cooldowns, hit another stun, and you can do it to a tank and you can farm them. Let me try this. Wait. Wait. Okay. Right click.
Ow, you're frozen.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, but he dies.
Do I throw like a girl?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, seems pretty good. Adam Warlock. Teammates linked by Sobon receive speed boost. Oh. Oh. Teammates linked receive speed boost. So this is the speed boost we
I
receive.
require some aid.
This is by far the shortest team-ups I've seen. When teaming up with Storm, linked teammates additionally get damage boost.
May your winds guide us to victory, Storm.
The fall damage. This also applies to me. Oh, you can two-shot people.
Cosmic balance is restored.
Yo, okay. Interesting, lovely. This is a big damage boost. Okay, Ultron.
Ultron is not here.
Cosmic
but I still feel
Cluster
his presence.
now
remember
provides
it all
healing
too
to
well.
allies. Cosmic Cluster. Ooh. This actually isn't too bad, I guess. I mean, the healing isn't that good, but it gives you healing options that help you out if you run out of your E's.
Your souls united.
So far, I like the other team up more. And if I have Ultron on the field, when teaming up with Ultron, Cosmic Cluster creates an explosion. Aha. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. You don't even have to aim this.
Some aid.
Oh no, you do. Okay, it has to be direct. That's pretty good. Jeff the Land Shark. Lovely. We have the Venom team up. Shoot out healing tendrils. Linked allies receive continuous healing. Excess healing is converted into bonus health. We all know and love this team up. And now if we have a Venom on the field, what it does is symbiote tendrils can also lash out at enemies nearby. Aha! So it does damage and heals. Lovely, lovely. Okay, it doesn't seem too crazy. What's the cooldown on this?
Double kill.
It seems like a very good way to initiate a fight because everybody's going to be chained together and taking a lot of damage. You're also getting healed, so that's pretty good. I guess you can dive really deep. And then you have the Deadpool team up, which is pretty good. It does the same thing as before, plus you continuously taunts nearby enemies while spraying a healing mist. And when you're teamed up with Deadpool, oh, I already have it, is the Deadpool plushie asserts a much stronger taunt while concurrently damaging enemies caught in its radius. Aha. It just does damage and a better taunt. Okay, Invisible Woman.
So this is how Johnny
It's
feels.
Reed Richards and Johnny Storm. I forgot his name, I'll be honest. I think that was his name. Generate a flame shield for a target ally that blocks incoming damage while providing continuous healing aura to everybody nearby. Projectiles from teammates shot through the flame shield receive a damage boost. Wait.
Flame shield.
Oh my god, this seems demonic. I'm not gonna lie, this seems demonic. This applies damage
That was
boost.
a total blindside.
I don't know how much, but
Now
it
it's
seems
on
really good.
now.
If you put it on a DPS, can you also put it in yourself probably, right?
Let's heat it up.
Amazing. Okay, and you have Johnny on your team. When teaming up with Human Torch, the Flame Shield boasts a larger radius and heavily increase
Pull.
the value of the shield. Oh my god, it's massive.
That's
400
blindside.
HP.
Double
That is
kill.
crazy, unironically. If you thought 400 HP in the shield, the damage boost. That seems really strong.
They can't
Okay,
hit what they
Human
can't
Torch.
see.
Invisible Woman and surrounding allies enter invisible state, gaining healing and speed boost. The effect ends if you take damage or the duration expires. Disengaging from combat for a duration will enter invisible state.
Stealth mode. We've got
Aha.
trouble.
I see. You just make people invisible. Kind of reminds me of Smoke and Dota, if you know what I mean. When teaming up with Mr. Fantastic, the healing speed boost effects are enhanced. The invisible state duration is increased.
Vortex field.
Okay. Okay, we do this. I do this. They're invisible. I'm invisible. How long for? I mean, that's a pretty long duration. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I think the other one is just better. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Iron Man has team up with Ultron. The base one enhance your ray into nano ray. Yes, so we all, I think this is, yes, we all know about this one. It's an activate ability, 20-second cooldown, heals and damages. And when Iron Man is in the field, when Firewall fires powerful homing missiles at enemies nearby. It's my right click. Do I need to press C? I'm so confused. What? When teaming up with Iron Man, Imperative Firewall fires powerful homing missiles at enemies in range, causing area damage. I don't see missiles flying away. I am really confused here because I don't see the missiles. Does it need to be on the drone? Okay, whatever. And the next one is Penny Parker. Apply Imperative Patch to all allies. Imperative Patch to all allies. Okay, so it just applies the patch. Guys, somebody in the comments, please explain what's going on because I'm completely lost on this one. I'll probably figure that one later. And when Penny is on the field, when teaming up with Penny Parker, Imperative Firewall applies to all drones, allowing the ability effects to be triggered multiple times simultaneously. Does it stack? I think so. I know, man. I'm confused, bro. Okay, Gambit. Base effect with Jubilee. Twirl your firework energy, enhance bow staff. The radiating firework sparks provide healing to nearby allies. Concurrently, the staff deals damage to close range enemies, and the rapid spinning blocks incoming damage from most projectiles. Aha. That seems pretty decent. That seems pretty okay. That's good. And then if Jubilee's on the field... so my my abilities get more healing basically. My shift, right? So my right click and my shift right click just provide a little bit of extra healing. Okay. Next up we have Mag. Throw 2 magnetic playing cards forward. Upon hitting the environment or a character, the 2 cards magnetically repel and furl, spinning in place for duration.
Feeling a different kind of charge today.
It just boosts people away from something. I guess you can boot people away from the objective and also heals allies, which seems pretty decent. You can boot people off the map. 15-second cooldown, okay. And when Mag is on the field, when he's on the field, after the duration ends, the magnetic poles of the 2 cards reverse. They violently slam back together and explode. Okay, so if I use this, and then they just go together and explode at the end. I see. It seems kind of hard to hit because enemies are gonna be like far away because they're getting booped, but yeah. Next up we have White Fox. I'm skipping support pool because we already did support pool. And it's all in Chinese. This one heals instead of stunning, okay. White Fox.
Which means they
Okay, White Fox now has the Black Cat team up. White Fox receives an orb of life from Black Cat. A cat, upon use, converts life energy into 9-tailed aura that shoots out in all directions. So, yeah, so this is what we always have had, right? And then it lingers a bit. And then when you're teamed up with the Black Cat, using the orb to reach a state where Spirit Tail energy is no longer consumed for a duration... so you don't need energy anymore. You can just use your abilities, but they still have a cooldown.
Looks like a bit of your luck.
Okay, so if I see, I don't use up any energy on my tails. That seems okay. Like nothing too crazy or game breaking. Right, I feel like you farm your energy anyways by the time the cooldown is back. Next up, we have Psylocke. Activating Fox Form Awakening no longer consumes Spirit Tail energy and grants the maximum possible duration immediately upon use. So now your Fox Form is always upgraded at max. Doesn't use any energy, which seems a lot better than the previous team up. And yeah, this seems a lot better than the other team up because you're always going to be saving up your energy by not using it up for the Fox form. This seems really good. And then we have the team up with Psylocke available. I actually already have it upgraded. When teaming up with Psylocke, the cooldown on the Fox form is drastically reduced. Oh, this seems by far a lot better. 12 seconds as opposed to...
Looks like a bit of your luck rubbed off on me, Miss Hardy.
What is it, 15? Yeah, so 3 seconds lower. Yeah, it seems a lot better. And that's it for all the team-ups. That's it. That's it. I've spent, I think, like 2 hours on this now. Oh my god, man. Finally, we have Jubilee, the brand new character of Marvel Rivals. She's a support, and I'm about to lose my voice. It's been 3 hours, but I'm very excited to showcase her to you. It took me a little bit of time to figure out what she does, but basically, again, she has 2 team-ups, one with a hood and one with blade. We're gonna get into that a bit later. And second of all, she is a very unique type of support that does a lot of damage, but also does a lot of healing. We're gonna get into it, but first and foremost, this is her left click. She throws little fireworks or firecrackers, and her melee is also very unique. As you can see, it does, you know, a bunch of damage, and it's a little bit different, right? First and foremost, we have her right clicks. By the way, this is the ability page. Look at this. You can take a screenshot. You can do whatever you want with this. First and foremost, we have the orbs. The orbs are these little chunguses that go to the nearest target, be it an ally or an enemy, and they can charge up based on whether or not they get hit or heal or do their work. And when they charge up, they become really big and really effective. It's very beautiful. Actually, let me show you this. I can shoot it. It gets charged up. And then boom, big orb. Very cool. Very awesome sauce. A lot of healing. Very strong. You have 2 charges. Each orb just kind of follows a target. You know, like whatever is closest to that target dies. It just follows whatever is next, you know. You can shoot it to charge it up. Increases the area. It can do whatever. You know, like it can follow you. And you can also detonate it. And when you detonate it, it actually does damage. And I think probably heals. Let me just double check this. I don't have my E available, so I cannot detonate this orb in particular. Boom. Now, if the orb is supercharged, I would assume that the effect of the explosion is also increased. Let me just double check this. Boom. Yes, exactly. If you can see what's happening on the screen, you can see there's a little mark on the enemies whenever an orb explodes, and this mark actually, it gives you a bunch of attack speed, and it doesn't consume ammunition after you explode the mark. Also, the mark does apply vulnerable, so you can blow people up. Let's go to a tank and I'll showcase you what this actually means. I'll throw an orb, I will blow up the orb, and okay, never mind, let's go again. I'll throw an orb, I'll explode the orb, and then I'll do a bunch of damage. Now, this character cannot headshot, but this is a decent amount of damage, right? Now, if you throw 2 orbs together, they're gonna follow you around. They have different colors, you can give them names, it's whatever, and you can see it on your screen. Second of all, your mark is also applied by your ultimate, but we're gonna get into that later. Second of all, you have your shift here, and your shift is a little bit of a mystery. I'm actually lying. Your shift is, it gives you speed boost, gives you jump height, and attack speed. And you can shoot infinitely without any cost whatsoever. Anyways, I'm sorry. I was reading up the ability just to make sure that I have everything right. But basically, when you press your shift, you get movement speed, you get attack speed, and your ability doesn't, your left click doesn't cost you any ammo. This is very good. Because you can also, you know, combo it with your E, with your little explosion. Everything's vulnerable, they have marks, and then you do a bunch of damage while flying around. Very annoying, and then you can maintain it after the fact because you blew up a mark. So that's very good. It's your escape tool, basically. You are jumping and you're being silly, and there's some momentum being carried over. So very good, very awesome, very strong. Now, these are all of her abilities. These are all of her abilities. Her team-ups, by the way, it basically gives you a vampiric field whenever you press C, and this just gives you, I think, lifesteal. If I'm, yeah, it just gives you lifesteal, right? And when blade is on the field, allies inside the field receive an additional continuous healing effect. So you can heal people when blade is on the field. Let me hop around here. Very
Let the
cool.
sparks fly.
Now you
Come
cannot
on,
use
Blaze.
the other team up
Let's show 'em
because
why they should be scared of vampires.
it's for the HUD, and the HUD isn't out yet. So basically, as you can see, they're just getting healed here. Also, yeah. Finally, we have her ultimate. Her ultimate, I'm just reading here. Firework finale. Yes. I just remembered what this was. Your ultimate is Ayo from Dota 2. This is not a sponsored video, so, you know, I can say that. But it's Ayo from Dota 2. You basically summon these orbs that apply the mark consistently, and every time it applies the mark, you can blow it up, and it has a little effect, and, you know, it's very, very effective. You can adjust the angle as well. It's smaller. It's longer, it's tighter. If it's tighter, it spins faster, it does damage every single time. And I think it launches enemies up. Maybe? Nope, it doesn't launch them up. What am I missing here? These clusters orbit you, creating a field damages enemies and heals allies. I see. So it heals quite a bit. It's a circle of healing and circle of damage. And then if I expand this, it launches enemies. I see. So yes, so whenever you ult, so this is your ult, whenever you ult, it heals allies, damages enemies, applies marks, and if you have a tight circle and then expand it, it just knocks everybody back. Boom. Lovely. And finally, we have another team up that you can't see fully. You can only see the effect. The effect is when attack speed is enhanced, energy plasmoids transform into a hit scan attack that grants self-healing on hit and is capable of dealing critical hit. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. What? When attack speed is enhanced. So if I have a mark on somebody... Oh my god, this is crazy! Hello? Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Does this work with my ult? It does. That banned this character. That is disgusting. No cooldown. And when the hood comes out, void magic mark is never cleared. Oh my god. And then the mark stays forever there and you can keep shooting. But this is, yeah, this is Jubilee. She's very hot, like every other Rivals character. Very lovely. I don't know how she's supposed to look like because I'm not too into Rivals. Or I'm not Rivals Marvel and into X-Men. But I'm into hot women, so I'm very grateful for this. But, yeah, I'll be honest. Let me just show you the icon and wrap it up. This is the end of the video. This video has been too long. The longest video I've had for a while, which means there's gonna be a lot of new content. This is the Lord icon, by the way, right here. Very animated Lord, very awesome sauce. And then you have the cosmetics. You have Goth Mommy Jubilee. But yeah, this is it. This is the end of the video. If we manage to edit this in time, you can watch it, you know, and come to stream to watch the actual premiere of the new patch and my reaction to other stuff. But this is all I'm gonna cover in this video. It was too much to cover in the first place. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for watching. It was very comprehensive as much as I could. I rushed. I have 1 hour before my sponsorship begins, so I've been trying very hard here. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Check out my other stuff. Have a beautiful day. Check out my other channels, Bogur Reacts, Bogur and Cut, whatever else. And thank you. And check out my stream, obviously, twitch.tv/Bogur. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day. And check out Season 9, obviously. Again, very hype. A lot of cool stuff happening. W. Goodbye, Bogur Nation. Bye. Bye. Bye.